Deep beneath the soil, in complete darkness, a tiny seed waits for life to begin. It cannot see the sun. It cannot move. And yet, it must survive.
This is the story of a common bean seed, one of nature's smallest miracles.
The common bean begins life inside a green pod, protected by its parent plant. Hidden within those pods, new seeds quietly take shape. For weeks, the mother plant feeds them with sunlight, water, and minerals from the earth. Inside the pod, each seed stores energy for the fight ahead. Because one day, each seed must survive on its own. As the season shifts, the pod begins to dry and harden.
The seed's cradle is becoming its final shelter.
This is the plant's version of pregnancy. Silent, patient, and full of preparation. Within the seed, a tiny embryo rests in perfect stillness. It has a root, a shoot, and just enough stored food to begin. But until the moment is right, it remains asleep. Then, one dry afternoon, the pod splits open. The seed is about to leave the safety of its mother forever. There is no farewell in nature, only the next beginning. And so, the journey into darkness begins. Wind nudges it. Rain softens the ground. Gravity does the rest. The seed sinks beneath the surface, swallowed by the earth. This is its birth into a world without light. No sunlight reaches here. No leaf can breathe. No root can drink, yet. For the seed, survival begins with water. As rainwater soaks in, the seed awakens from dormancy. Its shell softens. Its body expands. Life begins to press outward. Deep inside, stored energy fuels the first impossible step. In total darkness, the seed begins to break itself open. A tiny root emerges first, the seed's first act of survival. This first root is called the radicle, and it must go down before the shoot can rise. It grips the earth, searching for moisture and minerals. Above the root, another structure stirs, the first shoot. But there is still no light, only instinct. Day after day, the seed survives without seeing the sun. It lives entirely on what its parent once gave it. Every millimeter of growth is a gamble. Too little water, and it will dry. Too much, and it may rot. Fungi wait in the dark, ready to feed on weakness. Insects tunnel nearby, and stones block the easiest path. But the seed does not stop. It cannot stop. Each push carries it closer to the surface. Then, at last, the earth begins to crack. A pale hook of stem appears in the open air for the very first time. After days in darkness, the young plant meets the sun. It is still fragile, but now it can begin a new kind of life. The cotyledons unfold like the opening of tiny green hands.
At last, the plant can make its own food through photosynthesis.
What began in darkness now reaches toward light.
Its root system deepens, securing water for the future. New leaves appear, and growth accelerates.
The darkest days are behind it, but the memory remains in every cell. From one tiny seed, a whole life is unfolding. And one day, it too will carry seeds of its own. Nature's lesson is simple. Growth does not begin in comfort. It begins in darkness, in pressure, and in uncertainty. The seed did not need light to start. It needed courage, written by evolution. For days, it survived on what had been given to it. Then it earned the sun. In every garden, every forest, every field, this silent battle is repeated. Beneath every green leaf is a story of hidden struggle. And all of it began with one tiny seed, surviving in the dark long enough to find the light.